What up, YouTube? Welcome back to the vlog. We're doing the Amazon shorty right now. So basically, a lot of these Amazon I'm gonna be doing around the area are gonna be a lot of shorties, and mostly gonna be a lot of empty moves, empty trailer moves. What y'all think about this footage right here? This is gonna be mostly a driving vlog, man. See, one thing about Amazon is that in the military, we have a saying called the eagle always lands. With Amazon, same saying goes. The eagle always lands. What that basically means is that you're gonna get paid. As long as you did what you're supposed to do on the app, you're gonna get paid. Also, another thing about Amazon is that don't be in a rush with Amazon because they're not rushing you. They give you plenty of time. And they are really big on following safety here. 459, there it is. I see a lot of people out here doing Amazon stuff. Man, these jokers be like, it's like a rat race to them, or it's a race to them. I don't know why. Even when you're on the spot market, you shouldn't be racing. Also, actually, Amazon is not really big on this. Make sure you always check your trailer, man. Especially if you're gonna pass by a doggone scale. Look at these tires. These tires, oh, actually, they're good. Because you get checked, guess what? It's not gonna be on Amazon if you fail. It's gonna be on you. So always check. Make sure your trailer is within DOT compliant. I used to do a lot of Amazon vlogs. If you haven't been following the channel a long time, I used to do a lot of Amazon vlogs in Spokane. I was doing those blocks. Boy, those blocks paid good. And just like that, we have arrived to our destination. See, we're supposed to drop off this loaded and then pick up an empty from here. Well, we're gonna have to wait about an hour, it looks like. Oh, so how am I doing with this automatic so far? You know what, man? I love automatic. I'm not even gonna lie. I love automatic. But I hate backing up with the automatic. Why? I have no idea, man. It's like it's so hard to finesse it, you know? There's no way of finessing an automatic. That's just the way I see it, you know? So here you go. We're about to test myself right here. Okay. I think one of the main issue too, I need to get rid of that crap, that freaking backup. I think one of the main issue is also the fact that the wheelbase on this truck and the turning radius is kind of terrible. So I think that plays a big factor into it. Look at that, look at that. Now I got too much torque on that son of a gun. So I think it's still trying to get used to the fact that this truck has like, the turning radius is not as great as that Freightliner, that's for sure, you know? I think that's why I'm not having a lot of problems, you know what I mean? It's like, you just take your time, pull up, and then we can do it again, you know? Oh, see, missed that son of a gun. Okay, we're gonna turn her this way. Yeah. We're straighten her out. The trailer is straight to the dock. I just want to make sure. Okay. So, but as far as like driving an automatic, man, I don't mind it at all. You know, my hand gets a little bit like lost sometimes because of I'm over here trying to like look for a shifter, and sometimes I end up like putting my hand on that shifter anyway, and you could possibly freaking push it in, push it out of gear if you're driving. So, but other than that, it's just trying to get used to it right here. This is the part right here, bumping the dock. Bumping the dock on this automatic for me literally is slamming the dock. Oh, there you go. And then you see, look, I lose it. I need, there's no way for me to finesse it. Well, this is kind of awkward. So let me tell you a story, all right? So we waited on this trailer. This trailer took, I almost called it in like ROC. See, ROC, with Amazon, ROC is radio operation control, right? So basically it's your dispatch. They deal with all of their carriers, and they're the ones who direct, carriers after they book a load and stuff like that, right? So while you're under a load, you will be getting directions from ROC. If you, if something needs to be changed, or if changes needs to be made on your relay app, okay? And these are actual people that you're able to talk to, and they'll be able to modify the system or whatever. But anyway, so remember I was telling you about Amazon is they're really big on time, right? So I had like 10 minutes before my departure time, and I was getting ready to request a call through ROC just to let them know, hey, listen, there's no empty ready, So I was waiting for an empty at that last location. And then they gave me the same trailer I bought over there, right? Within 10 minutes. So I needed to bring this trailer or that trailer to like 2 blocks away. That's it. Okay. Once before I even departed that other location, I was like, okay, my trip is about to end. So I went and pulled up the Amazon load board. Guess what? There's an empty trailer move coming from Henderson going all the way to North Vegas. And guess what I did? I grabbed that son of a gun. And the arrival time on it was 15 minutes away, which is only 1 block away. Okay, so I grabbed that load, and then I checked in, and then I told them over there at the gate, I told them, listen, man, I got another load I'm supposed to pick up from here. They're like, okay, what's the, I was like, I'm supposed to pick up an empty from here. And he was like, we ain't got no empty. Well, I'm bringing in an empty. He was like, okay, hold on 1 second. And then he did his thing, whatever he did on the computer and stuff like that. There was actual people on the gate on this one. And then he was like, okay, just take this one, bro. So now we're taking this empty all the way back to North Vegas. Imagine that. Imagine that. See, that's the thing. That's one of the beauty about Amazon, is that you have control over your things. You know what I mean? Or, I mean, just one of the beauties about being an owner-operator. You have so much control. You know what I mean? So, like, opportunity like that just popped up. You know what I'm saying? I was getting ready to just bobtail back all the way to North Vegas because that's where I parked the truck. And just popped up the app, and be like, boom, there goes another $200 for you, right? So it's like, it's a good day. Oh, one more thing is like, so if they had never given me an empty from over there, I could have actually, I would have had to wait like 1 hour, right? And then I would have to submit for no empties. But like I said, I would have had to wait 1 hour. Why wait 1 hour when I'm already hooked to the doggone trailer and just be up in North Vegas in like 20 minutes? You know what I mean? So Why sit there and wait 1 hour? I mean, yeah, I could have bobtailed and average a lot better in fuel, but that's still another, you know, 40 minutes holding me up. You know what I mean? Under a load. This way, I can not have a load on me and be ready for a load that pops up if something does pop up. Right? Right? You see? It's all about time management, man. Multitasking and time management is the key into trucking. Let's go. All right, man, we are done with that. Just like that. Easy, easy. Now, I know I make it look easy, man. In all reality, Amazon, just running straight up Amazon, is not that easy. Let me show you why. Look, one, two, three, four, five, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. You see where I'm getting at? This is one site. Within this area, within this North Vegas area right here, there's VGT1, there's VGT2, there's 5, there's also LAS 7, there's also LAS 6. So I'm counting one, two, like I think there's at least 5 or 6 facilities right here. And let me tell you, you see all of these trucks like this, right? All these bobtail here. Guess what? Every single one of those facilities has just about the same amount, if not more. On the flip side of that, quick money and easy money, is that Amazon has a terrible system. So they have this system they call performance, right? So when you're doing performances, your performance, your your performance is all graded, right? Everything is scaled and everything and all of that, right? But their performance, the way they measure the matrix or the way they have the formula set is just so horrible. It's terrible. It really is. So if you're delayed 1 minute, that costs so much, right, off of your score. Look where we are right now. We were just at 100%, and it's Sunday now, and we're down to 78%. And you can't book nothing like that, right? Or at that freaking score. Now, I say the score matters, and at the same time, the score doesn't matter. Sometimes the score matters, but I think it's only very, very few percent of the time or so. From the time that I've seen so far, the way Amazon do their performance is like they keep making it seem like your performance matters a lot. Now, it does when it comes to contracts, okay? When it comes to like 37-hour solo and all of their contracts, it matters a lot. When it comes to the loads that they offer on the load board, it doesn't matter as much. They're saying that you get early access, but what I have seen is that if the rate is good and the load has to move, it's offered to everybody else. So you won't have this thing, this lock icon on there. Just like if something has to move, they're gonna offer it to everybody else. Let me show you what caused my performance to go down. So we are at 76% because on time, okay? Let me go to the on time right here. Let me view details. Oh, hold on. Let me it says right there 42.9% on time to origin. Okay? So, let's go view details. And now let's go look at it. So we have completed 13 legs last week, okay, and one origin delay, okay. and it says on there carrier controlled legs, okay? Carrier controlled legs. Let's go take a look at it, okay? Here it is. And it looks like late to arrive. Late to arrive, okay? I disputed it already. So what happened was is that the app did not record the time that I actually arrived. Even though on the app it said, I always make sure that it said on there arrival successfully detected. So that means like the app knows where you are exactly. So it records that and puts it as a timestamp, and now you're good to go, right? Also within that, they have this thing they call report delay, right? And they that option right there, you have up to 72 hours. Now, if you did not check, and that's what I did, I would say partly my fault because I did not check and made sure that I had some type of arrival time on there on that particular load. Okay. And it's just, but like I said, if the app is recording you as successfully arrived, it's just, you know what I mean? It's not me. It's them. But for some reason, it's just that they it's been like this for a few years now. Ever since they introduced this freaking performance thing, and I think it's so flawed, man. I'm pretty sure there's more carriers that are complaining about this performance, not just me. And I've been putting in, they always ask you what is your opinion. How can we improve our system, you know and I'm always putting on there that the performance, the way they measure performance matrix is very flawed. It's just crap. They need to revamp it, and it's been a few years, and it's still the same. I don't think ever, not in this lifetime, that they will correct it. You know why? We just counted all of those bobtails. Guess what? They're not in no hurry to correct it. They got plenty of carriers. Yeah, you can dispute it, right? And it doesn't cost you anything. Well, the problem with disputing something with Amazon, it takes them 6 weeks to resolve that dispute. Guess how long it takes for that negative effect on your score performance takes? 6 weeks. Boy, I tell you. Even after that, though, I would still run Amazon, though, because of the fact that you can choose to be profitable with Amazon, and there are times that you could be profitable with Amazon. They're not forcing you to take loads that are not profitable to you. You get to choose what you want to take. If that suits you or whatever, right? Other than that, that's it, man.